Teaching kids about money. 10 essential finance lessons. Money plays a crucial role in our everyday lives, yet many people grow up without understanding its value or how to manage it. The earlier children are introduced to financial concepts, the better prepared they'll be to make smart money decisions as adults. In this video, we'll explore 10 essential finance lessons for kids, specifically designed for parents to teach at home in a fun, relatable way. These lessons aim to build a strong foundation of financial skills for young learners, empowering them to navigate money matters with confidence. Money is more than just coins, bills, or numbers on a screen. It's a tool we use to exchange goods or services. Teaching kids what money is and why we use it sets the stage for every other financial lesson. Begin by asking simple questions like, "What do you think money is?" or "Why do people need money?" Explain that money helps buy things they need or want, like food, books, or toys. Use visual aids, such as showing coins and bills, to make the concept real and engaging. Activity suggestion. Create a pretend store at home. Give your child some play money and let them shop for items like snacks or small toys while learning how money works in transactions. Once children understand what money is, the next step is teaching them how people earn it. Explain the connection between effort and reward. Share examples from your own life, such as working at a job to earn a paycheck. For kids, earning money might involve doing household chores or small projects. For example, they can earn $1 for helping fold laundry or cleaning their room. This lesson teaches the importance of hard work and gives children a sense of ownership over the money they receive. Activity suggestion. Create a family job board with simple tasks and the amount they can earn for completing them. Saving money is one of the most important financial habits. It's never too early to start teaching this concept to kids. Introduce the idea of saving as putting money aside to use later. Emphasize that saving helps achieve bigger goals over time. A great tool to teach this is the Save, Spend, Share Jars method. Label 3 jars, one for savings, one for spending, and another for sharing. When your child earns money, encourage them to divide it among the jars. For instance, 50% can go to savings, 40% to spending, and 10% to sharing. Activity suggestion. Help your child set a savings goal, like buying a new toy. Each time they add money to the savings jar, track their progress to show how close they are to achieving the goal. Learning to differentiate between needs and wants is a cornerstone of smart spending. Start by explaining the difference. Needs are essential for living, like food, clothing, and shelter, while wants are things we'd like to have but don't necessarily need, like toys or treats. You can make this lesson interactive by giving them examples and asking them to sort them into needs or wants. For instance, a sandwich is a need, but a candy bar is a want. Activity suggestion. The next time you're shopping, give your child a small budget and let them decide on a purchase. Encourage them to evaluate if the item is a need or a want before they buy it. Budgeting might sound complex, but for kids, it can be simplified into a fun and engaging process. Teach them that a budget is a plan for deciding how to spend money wisely. It involves knowing how much money they have and what they plan to do with it. Help your child create a simple budget for their allowance. For example, if they earn $10 a week, they could allocate $5 for saving, $3 for spending, and $2 for sharing. Highlight that sticking to a budget helps ensure they have enough for important things without overspending. Activity suggestion. Use a printable template to help them map out a weekly or monthly budget. Investing can be a tricky concept, but you can simplify it for kids by using analogies. For example, explain investing as planting a seed to grow into a tree. The seed represents money, and the tree represents how that money can grow over time. You can also teach the idea of delayed gratification. Show them how saving their money for a bigger, worthwhile reward can be much better than spending it quickly on small, fleeting pleasures. Activity suggestion. Use a jar as an investment fund. Add money to it weekly and explain how the total grows over time, just like an investment grows in value. Another important lesson is the value of generosity. Encourage your child to think about ways they can help others by sharing a portion of their money or time. Highlight how giving back not only helps others, but also brings joy and fulfillment. Explain that the share jar in the Save, Spend, Share system can be used for donating to a cause they care about. For instance, they can contribute to a local animal shelter or help purchase supplies for a school project. Activity suggestion. Organize a family project, such as donating toys or clothes, and involve your child in the process. Borrowing and lending are essential financial concepts, but it's important to teach kids the responsibility involved. Explain borrowing as using something that isn't yours with the promise of returning it. Lending means you're trusting someone else to use your possessions responsibly. Create a simple scenario. If they borrow a toy from a friend, they should take care of it and return it in the same condition. Or, if they lend a book to a sibling, they may agree on conditions like returning it on a specific date. Activity suggestion. Role-play situations involving borrowing and lending. For example, borrowing a toy or lending play money for pretend purchases. Discuss what happens if promises aren't kept. Goal setting is a powerful habit that teaches planning and patience. Explain that goals can be short-term, like saving for a new game, or long-term, like saving for a bike. Set an example by sharing your financial goals with your child, such as saving for family vacations or big purchases. Help your child establish their own goals and a plan for achieving them. Break the goal into smaller, manageable steps so they can track their progress and stay motivated. Activity suggestion. Create a goal chart together. For instance, if they want to save $20 for a toy, show how adding $2 per week gets them closer to their goal. After teaching the fundamental lessons, children should understand that money isn't just for saving and managing, it's also for enjoying. Smart financial habits allow us to make meaningful purchases or experiences possible. Once your child has successfully saved for a goal, help them make their purchase and celebrate the accomplishment. This reinforces positive feelings about money management and encourages them to continue these habits in the future. Activity suggestion. Plan a small celebration when your child achieves a savings goal, like a special outing or quality time activity. Acknowledge their hard work and discipline. To make these lessons part of your routine, look for teachable moments in everyday life. Here are a few ideas. Include your child in small financial decisions, like comparing prices at the grocery store. Play board games that involve money management, such as Monopoly or the Game of Life. Reinforce learning with books and videos about financial literacy for kids. As kids learn about money, they'll make mistakes, and that's okay. The key is to turn these moments into learning opportunities. For example, if they spend all their allowance quickly, discuss what they could do differently next time. Teach them about impulse buying and how to think carefully before making a purchase. Encourage reflection and guide them gently without judgment. Learning from mistakes is an important part of financial education. Every lesson you teach your child about money builds a life skill they can use forever. These foundational practices, saving, budgeting, goal setting, and more, will help them make informed choices as adults and avoid common financial pitfalls. By introducing these concepts early, you provide your child with tools to confidently navigate financial situations as they grow. Financial literacy empowers them to create meaningful opportunities and achieve their ambitions. Start teaching your kids these essential finance lessons today. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about small, consistent steps toward building financial confidence. Engage them in everyday moments and celebrate their progress along the way. Together, you can make financial literacy a family affair that benefits everyone. Let's grow a generation of smart, money-savvy kids.